Here we go. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandpa.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. I can't wait to see you this summer at the reunion.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandpa. Great.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
Hey, say hi.
Hello from your downstairs neighbors.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Grandma and Grams.
Hi, Mama, Daddy.
Hello.
Hi, Berlin and Sherry.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. Great. It's so exciting to see you at the family reunion.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
Hi, Mama. I love you. I love you, Dad.
Hey, this is Quill. I love the favorite thing.
Hey, Grandma and Grandpa.
Hey, Mom and Dad. I imagine it's Father's Day 2024 and you're looking at this video. It's hard to believe that 61 years ago, it was just the three of us. And that time, you're now well over 100. Such a great legacy. And we're so grateful for the example that you set as a missionary, as a father and a mother.
I remember the time where we were camping in the summer, and me and Grandma were playing board games in the trailer. And I remember another time where me and Grandpa was telling us all stories by the fire about Mowgli, and those are the great times. I can't wait to see you guys this summer. It's been such a long time I've seen you. Bye, I love you.
I love you both very much, and I have written you a poem. At the warmth of the family hearth, you both do stand with generous hearts, nicknames whispered and laughter shared, time together your love declared. Come gather round and listen well, for a Mowgli story you will tell. You teach through deeds, not just words, faith unwavering like soaring birds. The family tree is large and strong. Each branch bears a name, each one belongs. No empty chairs is your plea. Together forever we all shall be.
I always enjoy being with Grandma and Grandpa. Grandpa always tells us stories about his life and about all the different poems that he's learned, and really impresses us with all his projects.
I remember the first time that I ever came to your house in Bountiful. You both were actually on a mission, so you weren't there, but I remember going down the hallway in the basement and just looking at all of your family pictures on the wall, and your whole house just had the best spirit in it. And I could tell without you even being there how much you value your family and how much you love them. And then the first time I met you in person, I remember Verlin just came up and held my hand, and which was kind of weird for me because my family does not hold hands. But he held my hand and he made me tell him 10 things about myself. And you both just continue to love everyone that you meet and make them feel a part of the family. And just thank you for loving us all so much. You both are the greatest examples, and I love you so much.
Every time me and Ashley and the kids would buy a new house, Grandpa would always show up with a truck full of lumber. And so Grandpa pretty much taught me everything I know on how to frame and finish a basement and how to do construction. So I owe him big time for that.
Hey Grandma, hey Grandpa, I love you guys so much. One memory that I have with you guys that will always be really special and important to me is when I got sick on my mission and I was not able to finish. I remember we had tried to make it work to go with you guys to South Carolina and we weren't able to, but when you guys went and served in South Carolina, I remember you got home and Grandma and Grandpa, you pulled me aside and you told me that my mission was complete and that you had served that for me, and that was a really important experience for me. I'm so grateful for you guys. You guys have always been such a great example of showing up and caring. I remember just a couple weeks ago I showed up my dad's hockey game and you guys were there. I remember when I was a kid, you guys came to my soccer games. You guys have just always been consistently there for us and showed up for us. And I know that's a little bit weird to say that showing up is so important because we weren't able to make it to the reunion, but We are sad to miss it, and we love you guys.
I'd like to come to your house and do the slide. And I also love going camping with you. And I'm excited to see you. Love you. Bye.
Dad, 3 words to describe you: you're creative, you're generous, and you're committed. I'm sure everybody's talking about all of those because they're obvious. So I'll throw in a bonus. You're a nut. You're a complete nut. And if you don't remember why, you're gonna have to read my poem again. I love you.
And what I love about your house is that playroom upstairs and that slide that you have. And I'll see you at the family reunion. Love you. Bye.
Hi Grandpa, I love going on the elk hunt with you and listening to your stories by the campfire.
Hi, this is Lila, and I love you, Grandma and Grandpa.
Grandma, she always loves you. She always likes to be with you. She helps you laugh, whether it's something she did or something she says. I really love them, and I really enjoy being with them.
A really fun memory of Grandma is she one time came to Hawaii with us, and we spent a lot of time just taking walks, and I got to know her really well, and love you guys. You guys are awesome examples of Jesus Christ and of being disciples of Christ, so thank you so much. Love you guys.
One of my favorite memories of Grandma and Grandpa are when we first moved to South Carolina. I was doing homeschool, and I remember when my brothers all went off to school, I got them all to myself, and I remember doing a lot of crafts with Grandpa. We did a lot of shelves and just building stuff around the house, and then at that time I was also trying to get my driver's license. Spent a lot of time just driving around with him, kind of getting the hours in, going and getting, smoothies and Slurpees and things like that, and just, it was a good conversation. It's something I'll always remember with Grandma and Grandpa.
I love you, and I love your slide, and I'm really excited to have the family reunion with you.
Thank you so much for all of the activities that we did as a family growing up. The stuff, all the camping trips, the traveling, the boats. It was just a really great, idyllic childhood that brought us closer together. And I think those activities really were a big part of that.
I love you so much.
So grateful for your example that you are to my family, and I'm grateful for the times that we lived away and we got to have you come and stay with us and visit, and the times that you took care of my family when I went to girls camp and Ashley broke her arm and I was in the hospital with Jordan, and all the trips with Mikkel when she was sick. There's so many times.
I miss you, Grandma and Grandpa. I love your big house and the slide. You're the best Grandma and Grandpa ever, and I love you so much. You're the best grandparents in the whole wide world.
My greatest memories of spending time with you was when we had a road trip from Washington State to Utah, and we stopped at Crater of the Moon. I have postcards and a whole journal entry from Grandma. Grandma had bought me a journal at that time, trying to instill that in me, and I just remember spending so much time with both of you, and getting to Utah and getting to hang out with the cousins and play soccer downstairs with Michael and Steven. And then the greatest thing ever was the sleepovers on the patio. So loved just hanging out with you during that whole time.
I just want to thank you guys for how loved you've made me feel being part of this family. I feel so blessed to be able to be here and to be part of your wonderful family. So thank you. I love you guys so much.
I'm also grateful that we got to live here when my kids got older, so that they could be around you and see your example. And I'm so grateful for everything that you've done.
I'm so glad that you guys gave me the nickname Moana and Coconut, and I'm so glad that I got to spend so much time with you, and I got to go on the slide with you, and I got to play upstairs in your little house thing upstairs. And I'm so glad I get to see you on the family reunion, and I'm gonna be super happy when I see you.
Okay, one of my favorite memories of Grandma is we were at Sizzler together, and she had a little takeaway, and we're walking out, and she kind of stumbles and catches herself, and she's like, "Oh, that would have been awkward." She opens it up, and it's full of those tiny little waxy M&Ms that she took away from the dessert bar, and that describes Grandma perfectly.
And Mom, as your constant support, your life has been supporting your children and helping them in every way possible.
I've spent the day thinking about what a great mother I have. I enjoy going to the house and visiting. You always make me feel special. You usually call me by name and tell me I'm your favorite. Dad, you are the builder of mansions, both spiritual and temporal. Thank you for everything you've taught me. I love you both.
Thank you so much for teaching me about Jesus Christ and about his gospel. I have a testimony of him and the power of the atonement that he provides to us to be able to be enabled to live with him again. And that is the most important thing ever that you've taught me.
Thank you so much for always just making me feel so welcome and loved from the second I met you guys. I just wanted to be a part of this family. It was amazing.
I know that you always loved me, and I love you too. And I know that you've loved me because, Grandpa, I can always call you and you will tell me a story.
I was thinking in the New Testament how the Savior said, "By their fruits ye shall know them." And so the greatest blessing that I've received from you is what a wonderful person Leanne is and how tremendous she is in my life. So I thank you for the amazing, wonderful daughter. And Verlin, she took your good looks, and so that means her good attributes must have come from Sherry of devotion and loyalty, but I'm sure there was a combination of both of your efforts in there somewhere.
Some of the things I've always loved doing with Grandma and Grandpa are playing games with each other and listening to all the good stories and jokes you have to tell us.
Grandpa, you inspired me to really just create an individual relationship with everyone in our family that just feels special and unique.
Hello, Grandma and Grandpa. This is Hadley. I like spending time with you because it's fun.
I loved living with you guys when I was there a couple years ago when I got to learn stained glass. Thank you for letting me stay in your apartment because learning stained glass is what I want to do for a really long time, and I wouldn't have been able to without your generosity. So thank you so much.
Emmy and Lila, what do you like the most about Grandma and Grandpa Great?
Their body.
Their bodies.
Their bodies. We love their bodies too. Emmy, what do you love about Grandma and Grandpa Great?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe how nice they are. Yeah, Joe, what do you like about Grandma and Grandpa Great? Huh?
Smilers?
Yeah, they're good smilers like you.
Grandma, I love that you can come out here and sit next to me and read to me.
And we're grateful for the summer trips we had, the time that you spent with your priority on families, and for helping all the grandkids get into a house. Such a wonderful thing to be able to do.
Some things that are extraordinary about Grandma and Grandpa is their love for us, their care for us, and the kindness they give us. Love you, Grandma and Grandpa.
And Grandma, I love so much how you created a home where everyone was welcome, even to the point where we felt like we could live there and save our money. And by doing so, you let us live there for so long. We were able to save money, and it just set us up for amazing things, and we'll never be able to thank you enough for that. So
that you give of your time, of your talents, and your means to bless the lives of every member of your family. That is something that I have learned, I love, and appreciate.
I feel like Grandma and Grandpa have the perfect example of what I want in a spouse, what I want in my children and grandchildren, and they've been the perfect example of living a gospel-centered life and putting God first and family first.
Something I love about Grandma and Grandpa is that they're able to find the significance in everything, and they don't take anything for granted, whether it's money that they've earned or memories that they've made or the people that they love. They just find value in everything, and everything is beautiful and exciting, and it's a story that's worth telling.
Whenever I come to visit you, you make me feel at home, and that is a blessing. You're so generous with extending love and affection.
Well, one of the things I love the most about Grandma and Grandpa Great is how kind and Christ-like they are. I don't think I've ever heard Grandma and Grandpa say no to anyone ever. They're always kind and loving, and they are very sweet with their time and their money and their talents and all the gifts that they've been given.
Favorite thing about Grandma is that she always plays games and puzzles with me, and it's so fun.
You've been such a wonderful example of love and service and generosity. I don't think I've known anyone in my life that has been more generous than you guys have been, both to me and to so many others.
Some of the favorite memories I have with Grandma and Grandpa is having sleepovers at your house and sleeping in the pit and playing rummy cubes together.
Hi, it's me, Harpo. I love you.
Grandma, you can make a friend in a minute, and our one daughter, Melanie, has the same trait.
You've been such an example to me, and I want to be like you someday.
It was truly a wonderful opportunity to spend the first year of marriage with Whitney in your home. It was a great way to really see what a home full of love and the Spirit was meant to be. I always knew what it was growing up, but it was great because I was a little more focused on it when I got married of what it should look like, and you set the perfect example of what a home should feel like, a home full of love and the Spirit.
I am so grateful for the love and support you have shown me and my little family through my whole life.
Dad, you are an amazing person who has influenced me so much, and I'm so grateful.
You've introduced me to some really great things, from arches and canyonlands to the beauties of Nova Scotia and even the Cook Islands.
My favorite thing about Grandpa is that we always make really cool things with clay, and he tells me these amazing stories.
One thing that I love about Grandma and Grandpa is their zest for life. I feel like they always have a joke to tell or a funny story to relate, and it makes, I would say they're the life of the party. So they've always been welcoming and very fun for us in our lives.
Very fun bees if they get them out, if they do.
Yes, I double that.
This is Brookston. My favorite thing about Grandma Great is when I walk in, she gives me a big hug.
I have wonderful parents myself, but they weren't very hands-on and not as involved in my life. And when you came into my life, that was kind of hard because I wasn't used to that. But I've really come to love and appreciate you for that, and appreciate how much you care and want to know what's going on in our lives and want to be involved and to do things with us. And I have come to want to be like you myself and have tried to emulate you in how I've raised my kids.
3 words I would use to describe Grandma and Grandpa Great are caring, thoughtful, and wise.
You've been at soccer games, dance recitals, and even today you are still supporting us and loving us, and I cannot ask for a better support system. I'm so grateful for you and your example, and I hope one day that I can be an awesome Grandma and Grandpa just like you.
We have loved living with you, Grandma and Grandpa.
And my favorite thing about Grandpa Great, he tells me great stories. 3 ways I would use to describe Grandma and Grandpa Great are kind, joyful, and smart.
We want to emulate from you guys is your attitude of just giving. I feel like every time we turn around, you're giving time or resources to someone in your life, and everyone in your life is blessed because of it.
One of my favorite memories of Grandma and Grandpa Terry is when I was in the 7th grade and I had to do a project where we had to build a scale model of something. I don't even remember now, but I remember Grandpa Terry came and knocked on my window at like 6 a.m. on a Saturday and took me to his house, and we built the best full-scale model of the Globe Theater. That's what it was, that I've ever seen. And it really taught me to work hard, and it taught me to never do anything halfway, and to just try my hardest. And so I really appreciate that.
I had the most perfect childhood that a person could have, and I have the best parents that I could have ever expected to have. I so appreciate you for that.
I'm glad to have the Verlin and the Terry name. Very proud of that. I just thank you for so much that you've done for me, my family.
I don't think I could explain to you what you mean to me in less than a minute. You guys are everything that I aspire to be. You're such an amazing example to all of us. My kids absolutely love you, and I'm so glad that they get to make memories with you guys. Some of my favorite memories are camping with you guys and riding our bikes down the hill and having Grandpa come pick us up at the bottom and take us back up to the top in the truck. I love you guys, and I don't know if I say that enough, but I hope you know it. I love you.
Mom, 3 words to describe you? That's easy. You're compassionate. That's why you pray and fast and worry and serve everyone. You are resourceful. Like, you make the best of everything you have. You figure out how to use it, you're grateful for it, and you share it. And 3rd, you're beautiful. You're just simply beautiful. You create beauty around you, and you're beautiful. I love you.
They make every single person feel so special, and I'm grateful that I was able to grow up so close to them, and that they've been such a big part of my life, and I love them so much.
We have so many good memories over the years. I especially loved all the times we've been able to travel and go on vacation together, lots of cruises and fun family trips.
How generous you are, and how you always, try to find time to spend time with the family and make everyone feel so important.
At Grandpa and Grandpa Great, Grandpa puts the powder on the side and I go really fast.
Grandma and Grandpa Great have been a great example to me in my life of being caring and always thinking about others first before you think about yourself.
I've missed you so much since moving away. It's been hard, and I just can't wait to give you a big hug.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. There is so much to love about you guys, but I think, Grandma, the thing I love most about you is your empathy. You just feel with everything that you have. You will shout from the rooftops when someone you know is having a good day or accomplished something, or you're so proud. You can't wait to tell everyone you know. And on the flip side of that, you feel when there's grief and when someone's in a dark hole of just sadness, and you just crawl into that hole with them and hug them and sit there with them for a while. And then I think you take some of that pain from them and you carry it with you, and you just pray that that person just feels better. And I think that's amazing. And Grandpa, I have so many good memories of just nanny boo boo running around the dining room and the living room, and ice cream and hikes down to the creek and sleeping on your porch. And I'm just so grateful I have all those memories. And now my kids get to have those memories with the Mowgli Stories by the Fire and the clay lessons that they get and having dinners with you guys. And I'm just so grateful that I'm a Terry. And I love you guys.
I love you because even though I live so far away, you still want to hear all my stories of cross country and high school and boys, and thank you for listening.
Okay.
Is this right?
You look good. Just stand up. Sit up. Okay, ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay.
Grandma and Grandpa, I love your missionary spirit, and thank you for teaching me how to share the gospel with anybody, no matter what my circumstances are.
I think that your guys' greatest gift to your family is the fact that all of your kids love and know Jesus Christ because of your example. And anybody that comes in contact with you, including the Married-ins, knows just how important that is to the family.
Hi, Grandma Grape. This is Kate. I love it when you play with me. You're my best friend. Love you.
We love how much you love each other. Your example of how you treat each other and act, and your patience and love with each other teaches us how Jesus loves, because it's so selfless, so long-suffering and patient.
After Nikki was born, I wrote a poem to her, and one of the lines in it I think about often as I think about you, Mom. It says, "And in those tender moments when I wiped away your tears. I felt my mother's hand of love extend across the years. And Mom, I still feel your love all the time. I'm so grateful for it. You've done so much for us, and you're such a great example.
One thing that I've always loved about Graham is your ability to serve and love and nurture everyone around you and make sure everyone's taken care of. And you know, ever since I can remember, you've always had that gift, and it is a gift. And I remember one time after one of my knee surgeries, I was like 19 years old, and my mom was like, well, you could go live with Graham and Gramps for a week and they can take care of you and help you. And I was like, yeah, sign me up. And it was amazing because you took care of my every need, every want, anything I could have ever needed, you were there. And it was just a special time, and I'll always remember that, and I'm grateful for it. And one thing I love about Grandpa is your ability to just make everything fun. You know, you created such a magical childhood for all of us grandkids, from the beautiful house you built and that you and Grandma made just so special for us. The loft, the backyard, the canyon, the tree house, sleeping outside on the porch, eating peaches in the morning. It was just such a magical, magical childhood, and I'm so grateful for that, and I love you guys so much.
First, I'm grateful to have been raised in a family where I knew that I was loved. No matter what I did, I always knew that you loved me. Even that fun day in Canada when I tried to kick out the front windshield of the car after losing at a game of Rook. Dad, your temperament has always been something that I have looked up to, and I'll never forget that day, and the way that you dealt with that was much better than how I would have dealt with it as a father. Your example to me has been so meaningful and powerful. I'm grateful for the skills that you've taught me and the things and the projects that we've had and worked on together. Mom, I'm grateful for you and your example of caring and compassion and service. You're always more concerned and care more about how other people feel and what other people need than your own feelings and your own needs. I'm so grateful to have you as my parents. I feel so very blessed to have good and righteous parents who love each other and love their children.
We love you, Grandma and Grandpa Great.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Love you.
I love you both.
Hey, I love you both. So great.
I love you so much.
We love you very much.
Love you.
I love you guys very, very much.
Love you so much, and I say this. Oh, skating up again. No, I'm not doing that.
Love you, Grandma and Grandpa.
Thank you for loving me and making me a part of your family. I love you.
And I love them so much.
I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad.
Love you so much.
I love you.
I love you both.
Love you, Grandma and Grandpa.
We appreciate all you guys have done. We love you.
Love you.
I love you, Grandma and Grandpa.
We love you. Thank you.
I love you, Grandma and Grandpa. Love you. I love you.
Love you both. Bye.
We love you guys.
Love you.
Everyone wave and give
Mwah.
kisses.
We
love
you.
Thanks for all you do for us.
Good job making people.
We love you, Grandma and Grandpa Great.
We love